So let's start with the session. So today is your first class. Okay. So I think you all got the uh, information regarding your projects and all, and about your group too, like in which group you are. Okay. So you have to make your project according to your group. Okay. Number one. Second, if they are not like you are like you are four people in a group. Okay. So what you if any group member is not replying or he or she is not connecting with you, you can just make your own individual project. Okay. No need to worry about like they are not connecting how we should do and all. Okay. My voice audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So like you have got all the information. I think you also got the topic. Okay. I think it's a fitness application something. Okay, so try to complete it like in a regular on a regular basis. Okay, try to maintain consistency because at the end, if you do at the end, it will be difficult for you. Okay, and okay, let's come. If you have any doubt regarding anything, you can ask me. Okay, during the session and after the session too. Okay, for now, let's come to UI UX. Okay, so can anyone tell me what is UI UX? Like why you have chosen UI UX? Anyone? Like what's the purpose of yours to choose UI UX? Why something else not? Because we see AI, ML, or backend developer, web developer, everything is there in the market. So why you have chosen UI UX? Okay, let's leave this. Why you choose UI UX? What is UI UX? Okay, Liban. Can anyone tell what is UI UX?
It's user interface and experience.
So what is user interface? Like it's
So UI design is all about how the product looks and feel. So it focus on the visual elements like colors, buttons, icons, typography, and layouts. The UI designer will create the styles, websites, and the softwares. And like for example, we can say when we are opening the app, we can see the layout, smooth buttons, and vibrant colors. So that's all the UI design works. And UX is user experience design. So UX design is all about how the product work and how easily enjoyable we are using that product. I think it focus on with the user flow structure and usability of the experience.
yeah, great, Shubha. Anyone else?
Ma'am, UI is a user interface which focuses on the design of the application or a website. user experiences, making it easier to use for every individuals without any struggle for it.
Okay, great. So let me tell you. Okay, so like you both are correct, and even Akhil, Liban, Ajay, what is Hosea, Vishnu, Ayur, user journey throughout and epic UX visual looks on. Yeah, so you all are correct. Okay. So basically, from where did UI UX come? If I say so, there are two parts in web development. Okay, if you are a web developer, first is front end, second is back end. Back end is related to server, that is not our part. Okay, in front end, before doing the front end part, the first come UI and UX. Okay, like front end includes what we see. Like for example, let me show. Mm, I think my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what basically the front end part is how our desktop or website is going to look or anything, whatever it is. Okay, this is what front end. If I say if you are doing the coding, so it comes with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which is front end. Okay, before doing front end, we used to give to a client or anyone a design which is UI, which we used to do through UI. Okay, UI UX. Why it's beneficial? Because if we do again and again coding, just checking Ramakrishna is using UI refers to design. Yeah, right, Ramakrishna, you're correct. Okay, so what basically why there is a need to do UI and UX? Okay, so whenever we got a project, or even if you got a project, okay, so first what we see, we want a I can say a rough sketch, or I can say we want to know how our website is going to be look, like color combinations, any color combination, animations, typography, alignment, padding, and all, whatever there is in UI in UX. Okay, prototyping, wireframing, where our page is going to navigate to another something else. Okay, so this is all comes in UI UX. Okay, in simple words, UI is how it looks, UX is how it feels together. UI UX focus on creating apps or not only but also seeing limited. Yes, you are correct, Lugna Dhan. Okay, so basically, uh, what is UI? UI is just basically user interface. It's just a, I can say, a creation of graphics, illustrations, typography. Basically, what it is, the visual elements that you are seeing on a screen, like here. If I say this is all UI, okay, because this is what you are seeing in your on your desktop or whatever from where you have joined. Okay, so basically a good user focus on simple interactions, like there should be no complications, no difficulty. If I am a user, okay, you have created some sort of website, so the main motive of yours should be the user should be satisfied by our services what we have provided to them. Okay, if I am a user and I have for example, like it will come in a next slide, uh, there is a checkout option. Okay, so this is there is a portion of checkout, and you have not included cash on delivery or something. Mm, what's the fault? I don't know, can be anything. So it will be a difficult, like it will be a difficulty for a user to use that application. Why? Because nowadays, if you know, even I know, digital marketing is everywhere. Okay, so whenever we are using any type of e-commerce, so there are so many types of frauds that are there in India. Okay, so what we prefer cash on delivery, most probably. Okay, so if there is no option of cash on delivery, like sometimes even if you see on any sort of apps, like cash on delivery is not available or any type of services is not available. So what we do, we just get back from that application and we choose something else. Okay, so this is basically what is UI. Mainly, we want a, our user to be satisfied. Okay, like now, what is UX? It's user experience, how you are interacting with the product or the pages or whatever you have designed. Okay, it should be meaningful and enjoyable for a user. Like user should be happy while using our application. Okay, I have told you earlier too. Our main motive is to satisfy our customer. Okay, and second, we also have to uh, increase our brand loyalty too. Okay, whenever we are designing something, keep in mind that if you are a user, you can use it easily. Okay, so what's the importance of UI UX in industry? Okay, first, it enhances user satisfaction and experience. Okay, like I told you, the main motive of a, I can say, a developer or a UI UX designer or anyone is to satisfy our user, because we are, for whom we are making for a user only. Okay, if a user is not satisfied, whatever we have designed is zero. Okay, second, to boost the revenues, like business revenues and all. Okay, third, it reduces the cost and it also saves the time, because if you are again and again doing coding, like using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and a client did not like your project or design or color, whatever the choice is. Okay, so you have to do it again or we can say you have to modify the things. Okay, which basically uh, increase the time complexity, and also it increases space complexity in your device. Okay, the third last point is it gives a competitive advantage. So nowadays, even you see in the market, UI UX is in the market and it's on a peak level. Okay, before if I talk about some years back, like 2 3 years back, so UI UX not is not there in the market as much as now. Now every company want a UI UX designer. And one more thing apart from this, um, if you are both a UI UX designer and a graphic designer, so it will be a plus. Why? I am just telling you to the point of view of a industrialist. Okay, so what they see, they want just one employee to be hired who can do both graphic designing plus UI UX designing. Because if I am running a company, okay, and I have two positions, graphic designing and UI UX, suppose. So if there is a person who have both the qualities of UI UX and graphic designing, so I will hire on a low rate as compared to if I am hiring two-person. For example, I am hiring for 20,000, so it will be 40,000. Okay, and if there is only one person, so he or she, whoever the person is, can be hired on a low rate, for example 35,000 or something, whatever it is. Okay, it's not a part. So also try to do graphic designing. Okay, do use the features of Adobe. Sorry. Do you have any doubt till now? Like what is UI UX? Why? What's the importance of UI?
Good evening, ma'am. I think I got disconnected in middle. So, like, I was there like 5 10 minutes ago. I got disconnected due to some network issue. Can I know if I missed something important?
No, I just told you about if you are doing UI UX. Okay, if you don't like coding, okay, like it's your choice whether you want to do coding or not. So try to do graphic designing too. Okay, do use
Ma'am,
Adobe.
I have experience in UI UX, and I'm trying to learn a bit of graphic designing as well.
Okay, that's
Like,
great.
yeah, I
But
have
try.
been like, I did a course on UI UX, and then I also did a mastery in Figma. So yeah, I'm experienced,
Okay, that's great,
and like
Adarsh.
yeah, yes, ma'am.
So like, what's the purpose of doing the internship then? Like, if you know
Ma'am,
all thing, like training,
ma'am,
this training is for the beginners
one
level, if I say.
okay.
Okay.
I think like when I enrolled up, I thought that okay, when I enrolled up,
Yeah.
I was asked to like go register for the live trainings and all as well. So
Like
I thought
it's like.
it was
Mhm.
mandatory, so that's why I enrolled in it.
Okay, that's your choice.
Yeah,
Like if you are doing an internship or you are doing a training, keep in mind like
yeah, yeah.
like there are 40 people approx. Okay, so
I'm so
uh,
sorry if I interrupted in the call like this.
no issue, no issue,
Yes,
Ayush. Okay,
yes,
so if there are 40 people or even 20 people, so everyone don't know about UIUX. Okay, so what we have to
I
do,
get
we
that,
have
ma'am.
to start from the beginning. We can't just
Yes,
go on the roll over.
I can get that, ma'am. Totally, I can
Okay,
totally get that, ma'am.
yeah.
I like just kind of hop on with this, and yeah, it will help me brush up on my skills as well. So yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Like if you miss something, you can just get it from here
Yes,
only.
yes, ma'am. And now, ma'am, one thing, like
Yeah.
one little query I had, like
Um,
uh, okay, so we'll be learning Figma also. So Figma can be used as a graphic design tool as well, isn't it, ma'am?
Not properly because basically what includes in graphic designing, if you are using Canva, no one is going to call you or ask you. Okay. Try to
Okay,
the main features like what skills do you have must have in your graphic designing is Adobe features like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrations, Corel Draw, Adobe
okay,
XD. These are the
okay,
main features that you should know and you should have proper hands-on experience if you are doing a graphic
okay,
designing.
okay, ma'am. I
Okay.
get your point, ma'am.
Yeah. Mm. Is there any other doubt till now? Okay. So, what are the career opportunities in UI UX? Basically, UI UX designer. You can be a UX researcher. You can be a product designer. Okay. You can be a UI UX developer. I told you front end developer, which includes coding. Okay, HTML, CSS, JavaScripts. Okay. You can be a UI UX trainer too. Okay. It depends on you. Which field you want to use. Okay, if you want this beginning, you can just include the codings and you can go for a front end developer. Okay, next is what is the difference between a good UI. I think my screen is visible. Okay, so here is an example of good UI. Let me show you. So here if you see, this is a example of bad UI. Okay, uh, if I say everything is not in a proper alignment or not in a proper position, why? These are the ratings. Okay, this is these three are the ratings which are not in a proper alignment. Okay, these are some sort of, I can say, the headings, or we can say the headings. Okay, by which we can navigate to the other page. Okay, so in this UI we are unable to understand what this image is trying to say. Okay, whereas if we see this image, a good UI image, you see everything is in a proper alignment, like these left-handed navigations are in a proper manner. Okay, all the buttons in a proper alignment at a proper position, plus review is also in a proper position, like someone has reviewed, so everything is there in a proper spacing, like auto layout and all. So this is an example of good UI and this is an example of bad UI. Okay. Now I think this we will complete in the next. Okay, now let's complete it today. We have enough time. Do you all have your laptops?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think first we should go for Figma downloading. Okay, after this we will go for Figma downloading. So there's a UI UX design process. Okay, this design basically start with researching. Okay, what a user need, what is there in the market, what are the trends are going on in the market. So first, what we need to do, we need to research and we need to understand the user needs. Okay. Second, we will do the prototyping and wireframing. Like it's the essential step while you are doing UI UX. Okay. So wireframing and prototyping is basically helps you to test your designs. Okay. First, prototyping is for testing your designs. Okay, wireframing is like I will tell you in the further classes. I'm just giving you an overview. Wireframing is just a rough sketch of your design where you have to place like what you have to place in your whole design or a website or an application, whatever you are making. Okay. Next, we come to user testing. Like after your final product is ready, okay, it's go for user testing, like usability testing. We need to check whether user is satisfied. We have to take the review from 2 or 3 user or anything. Okay, it depends. And we have to check whether our application or the website is working properly or not. Okay. Mm, there is a small example. I think there is a difference between UIUX. This is nothing. I have told you about UIUX. What's the main? So I have told you. There is a point. Main difference between UX and UI. So UX, as someone told, it basically how our product is going to be feel. Okay, and UI is how our product looks. Okay, UX basically what's the basic goal or the basic need of UX is to make it visible and like easy to use for a user. Okay, UI is basically the visual appearance of your design, okay, of your website or the features you have included. Okay, in UX, what does it include? It includes research, user flow testing, prototyping, wireframing. Okay, what does UI includes? UI includes color, typography, buttons, icons, images, plugins, widgets. Okay, for example, in for a UX, um, the first main thing there should be in your application is a smooth navigation. Whenever you are doing the prototyping and you are testing your uh, design, okay, try even uh, I, I say honestly, even sometimes when we used to design, somewhere we got stuck due to prototyping because sometimes if we have navigated somewhere, it goes somewhere else. Okay, so there is a issue in navigation. Try to ensure a smooth navigation in your application. Okay, when you are designing a UI, okay, UI, so it basically includes the button, includes UI components, color, typography. So whatever you are designing should be proper, like it should be attractive. Your design should be look beautiful. Okay, like here's an example of a login page. So try to design it beautifully. We will learn it in the next session. Okay, so the tools that has been used is the same like Figma. Okay, basically we use Figma. Okay, because everything is there on Figma, either for visual representation or designing, and for wireframing and prototyping. Okay, so UX is basically the blueprint and structure of a house. If I say in a simple words, or I say how our website is going to be work. Okay, and UI is the paint and decoration, like how it's going to be look. what color combination, what else you want to include. Okay, so hello, is my voice audible? Like Ajay is saying,
Hello, ma'am.
hello.
Ma'am, at
Yes,
some point
ma'am.
your voice are down, ma'am.
Okay, just a second. Let me change my network. I think now it's audible. Okay, now it's audible.
Yeah, ma'am, you are.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I think you all have your laptops. First, we should download Figma, okay? Because from the next time we can use the designs, we can design something. So let me share my screen. I think my screen is visible. So first we will search on Chrome, Figma download. Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Vishnu. So first we have to
Ma'am.
search Figma download. Okay. Then we have to click on this first link. Here, just scroll down. Like if you are downloading for a desktop, so you can choose from here. Like if you have Mac OS, you can choose this. Windows, you can choose this. Okay. And if you are downloading for a mobile, so for iOS, you can choose this link, and for Android, this, and for iPad, you can choose with Gem. Okay. So now, like I have Windows, so you will just click on this. Okay. Here you will see it will go for downloading. Are you guys downloading Figma? Like those who have not downloaded, those who have downloaded, they can just see. So here, I think I have downloaded Figma for this. Let me do it again. Otherwise, like I have done here, you just have to click on this, okay, and you just have to accept everything. And at the last stage, either finish button or install button, okay. Just click on this. Your Figma will be downloaded. Uh, when you will search for Figma, just sign up on your Figma account, okay, through your mail ID, and you can just use it. Figma. Okay, I will like tell you how to use Figma. Like here you can see. Like my Figma is already installed. That's why. Mm, You can just and here my Figma is already downloaded. Let me share my host. Like you will get a screen like this, okay, and you can just log in. Mm-hmm. You are unable to see. Just a second. I think my screen is not visible. I think my screen is visible. Okay. So this mm, this is a page you will get. Okay. So from here you can just register. Okay. And you have to design something. You can just click on this and you can just start this. Okay. So here you can design. So let's come to a united. Okay, so and you will just click on new design file. Okay, I have already have. Okay, so this is a page that will be open. Okay, there are different options like this is move tools. Here you can use it. Like for moving, you can use this. For screening up and down, you can use this. Okay, these are the frames. Uh, I can say like if you click on frame. Okay, so either you can choose this. Okay, and whenever you are clicking on frame, so here in the right corner, you can see there are different options for every type of, I can say, electronics you are using. Okay, like phone, tablet, desktop. You want the presentation, paper, social media, Figma, everything is there. Okay, so you can just choose the frame according to your need. Okay, next these are the shapes. Like here you can insert rectangle, line, arrow, ellipse. Even you can insert images and videos through your computer. Okay, this is for pen and pencil. This is basic. This is for text. Okay, these are the comments. Okay, here you see you can just give a feedback or ask something. This is plugin and widgets. Okay, so here if you search for anything like arrow, if I say, so if you click on this assets, so you will get the icons. Okay, and you can just click on insert and your icon will be created. Okay, so you can also, like here I have done from here, you can also use this plugin and widget, and you can also get the icons and all from the Google browser too. Okay, okay, now wait a minute. Let's take an example. So here uh, okay, so let's take an example. I have taken this rectangle. Okay, so here in the right side corner, you see there are different options available here. The first is position, like it includes alignment, rotation. If I just include, like these are the basics I'm telling you. Okay, so if we will rotate it to, like basically you will see this on images or something. Okay, so it will just get rotated. Okay, you can change the positions. You can also like flip it according to the needs you want. Okay, so these are the options. Next, this is layout. Like you can change the size of your I can say shapes. Okay, even of images and everything. Okay, this is opacity. Like here, this is 100. If I will do it 50, so the opacity will be decreased. Okay. After this, there is an option of corner radius. Okay, so this corner, like it will be only included in this rectangle. So if you see, whenever you are seeing any type of design like Snapchat or something, you see any of the notifications bar not like there is a corner radius. So you can just change the corner radius. Here you can see like it's to it. I just change it to 40 for now. So here you can see the corners are a little bit curved. Okay, like you can choose according to your needs. No, okay. Next is the fill colors. Like you can choose the colors according to your own I can say the client needs or whatever design you like. This is second is graph gradient. Sorry. So here you can also use different options like radial, angular, and even diamond. Okay. Like it depends on you how you want your website to look beautiful and attractive. Okay. You can also insert the images and you can also include any type of video. Okay. So this is all about the filling. Okay, there is an option of stroke. Okay, so from here you can just add stroke to your design. Like for now you are unable to see. Let me increase the width of the stroke to 20. Like here you can see a layer has been added. So for now I have done it inside. If we will do it outside, so it will be appear outside of your shape. Okay. Like guys, are you able to understand? If you have any doubt, you can ask. I'm just wrapping up. Okay. Mm, last 10 minutes will be your doubt session only. Okay. So from here you can change the positions. There is an option of effects too. Like we will learn about all this after as we will do practical. Okay. Like I can say 20. So spread it to 10. So here you can see there is one sort of layer of grayish one. You can just spread it according to the needs. Okay. Like can use layer blur and all. There are different options. Okay. And the last is export. Like you want your design to be export. Like if you will just export according to the like PNG format, JPG, CSV, PDF, whatever you want, you can just export it and your design will be downloaded in your system. Okay. This is all about designing. Next is prototyping. Okay. Like one more thing, like if you just select this two and you will do Control A. Mhm. And yeah, like this. So next is prototyping. Okay, then just you can do prototyping only on frames. Okay, first like here, first we have to include a frame. Now you can do the prototyping. So you can just prototype and option like you will learn in the next sessions. For now, I'm just telling you the basics. What are the things? that are there in your design. Now you can ask if you were uh excellent. Like guys, if you have any doubt, you have 5 minutes. You can ask. Okay, whether related to whatever we have done regarding UI UX or Figma or anything you have, either from project related.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Ekta, you are saying something.
Hello, ma'am. I was
Yeah,
just
Ekta, you
asking.
will yeah, you will be marked absent. Okay.
Okay. So will it be considered anyway? Like in
Like it will be
projects or
considered stipend process. During a stipend, okay. So there is a marking. So
okay, got it.
there it will be. No, Meghna, there will be no mentors assigned to each group specifically. Okay. You can, if you have any doubt regarding your projects or anything, you can just ask in the section or to me. Okay.